The economies to which migrants go are the economies that offer them work. But the question is, what kind of work? And the second question is, how much is paid for the work that migrants are welcomed to take? And whether you look at Scandinavia or Western Europe or Eastern Europe or parts of Asia or the United States or Canada, it really doesn't matter because the story is always the same. The employer class in all those places sees in migrants an opportunity. What do I mean? In plain English, a chance to get someone to work under conditions that nobody else would accept, for wages that local people wouldn't accept. The migrant is brought in to do the work at the wages that the local people have rejected, have struggled to overcome. But it means that the entrance of the migrant is, of course, immediately contested. Why? Because the employer will be ready, willing, and able to fire the person he's paying $20 an hour to substitute an immigrant whom he can pay $15 an hour to, or anything like that. For the immigrant, leaving his or her own country, usually under desperate situations, they are willing to accept poor working conditions, poor wages, poor job security, few benefits. It's better than what they had, or at least it's less awful. And this would be bad enough, but of course it sets up a tension. The Native American, who has been displaced from his or her job, been told that the job they may have expected isn't going to be there for them because an immigrant offers to do it for less, that person is now plunged into a morass, a problem, a difficulty. Now there's two ways to go, and every migrant faces this. You can get angry at a system that exploits the need of a fellow human being, the immigrant, to take advantage of that need by a bad job at low pay. You can be angry that the system works like this. You can be angry at the social divisions between immigrants and native working people that this situation creates. That makes you a critic of a system, of how a capitalist system handles migration. I would hope you understand that. But for many people, that's too difficult, too abstract, too scary. It's easier, perhaps more socially approved in their environment, to blame the immigrant, to get angry at the person who comes, even though your own ancestors came in very similar ways and suffered very similar abuses in how they were welcomed.